10 fascinating inventions you've never heard of before. Get ready to be mind-boggled at the most fascinating inventions of the 21st century that I bet you've probably never heard of. So before we jump into this exciting video, do not forget to subscribe to our channel for such amazing content. What's number 10 on this list? Mind control helmets. In the U.S. Army of the future, they may wear some incredibly sophisticated military helmets. According to reports, Arizona State University researchers are collaborating with DARPA to make some intriguing improvements to this piece of equipment. If research on this unheard-of device is successful, it may be able to control warriors' brains. Transcranial pulsed ultrasound, a high-frequency sound wave technology, will be used in this. This sounds scary. Instead of truly taking over the soldiers' thoughts, this technology will give them some external control over some of their brain neurons. Number 9. Pest Killer Robot. Could you picture a robotic device for your home today that searched and eliminated pests? But not just that. In addition to hunting and killing them, would they also use their corpses as fuel? Although this might sound like a concept from your darkest nightmares, 2 British inventors have been working on it. These robots, known as the carnivorous domestic entertainment robots, could theoretically hunt down and eat insects and mice around your home. We must admit that it is quite ghastly that they chose to put entertainment in the name. But again, who are we to judge, though? Number 8. Smart Carpet. Yes, a smart carpet, you read that right. Optical fibers that warp when pressure is applied to them have been integrated into this carpet by researchers at the University of Manchester. When someone falls or the carpet is stepped on, signals are sent in this manner to a computer. But you might be wondering why. Well, it might have some significant uses for security and welfare. For example, it might be used to signal caution when an old occupant tumbles. Because it would signal that a burglar is there, such a carpet can also prove to be a crucial component of home security. Number 7. Glass toaster. Even under ideal circumstances, toasting bread may be challenging. A few extra seconds can have a dark impact on the quality of your toast unless you use a high-end toaster. Either you'll have some barely warm bread or some burnt remains of a once perfect slice of bread. Thanks to the genius who created the glass toaster, this is no longer an issue. The bread slice is sandwiched between 2 heated glass plates using this technology. You can now witness in real time as your bread magically transforms into toast, which tastes amazing. When your toast gets the desired color, just switch it off and take it out. You've probably never heard of this fantastic invention. Number 6. Rodent Shredder. The finest inventions are those that address 2 or more problems simultaneously. This invention, which you've probably never heard of, is the ideal illustration. This idea is brilliant since it combines the requirement to shred old documents with the desire to give your pet rodent fresh bedding. Number 5. Perpetual Printer. So do you find yourself swearing every time your printer needs new ink or toner? Tired of replacing print heads and a lot of paper so frequently? So it appears that what you are looking for is a perpetual printer. Actually, since the 1970s, businesses like Xerox have been working on this concept. They succeeded in creating a printer that works with specialized Gyrocon paper. Gyrocon is a plastic sheet that has many tiny oil-filled cavities throughout. A tiny, freely rotating 2-color bead is housed in each oil-filled chamber. The bead spins to reveal its colored side to the observer when a tiny voltage is applied, creating a single pixel or dot of text or an image. The paper can then be fed back in to be wiped and reused, which is the finest part. Number 4. No Hands Umbrella. If you frequently have trouble using conventional umbrellas to keep you dry during a downpour, you might wish you had known about this fantastic creation. The Nubrella might be enormous and is made to provide you with all the protection that a typical umbrella provides while letting you keep your hand free. We'll leave it to you to decide whether it's the best anti-rain shield ever made or not. The Nubrella is not only a stylish piece of equipment that shields your head and shoulders from the rain. You might attract some attention with this idea, but who cares if you're staying completely dry? Number 3. Hug Me Pillow. You've probably never heard of this creation, but it's for the lonely and the singles at heart. You might want to purchase one of these if you have lately become single or simply have had it with being single. It's precisely what you may expect the Hug Me Pillow to be. It consists of a pillow that is half human in shape and has one arm that you may wrap around yourself to keep you company. Of course, the attraction of this concept may be constrained by the relative rarity of half-torso relationships. If you chance to leave it lying about while you have visitors, it makes for an intriguing discussion starter. Kinda wholesome if you ask me. Number 2. Recycled Paper Pencil Maker. Here's an invention that is more real and that you've probably never heard of, and this one is much needed in my opinion. The gadget, which goes by the name PNP Waste Paper Processor, was placed in the top 3 for new inventions in the 2010 Light On Awards. This gadget functions by feeding old waste paper into the feed slot. This is sketched in, compressed, rolled, and sandwiched with a stick of graphite pencil lead. A small amount of glue is then used to seal everything together. A brand new recycled paper pencil is ejected from the side after a cycle is finished. Fascinating, isn't it? Now for the top 1 in this list, which you guys have been waiting for. Car-growing seeds. Yes, you heard that just right. Mercedes-Benz has succeeded in creating a method for growing automobiles as opposed to building them. Their Biome concept car, which was initially shown in 2010 at the Los Angeles Auto Show, might offer a peek at things to come. This is one of their very futuristic dreams, so try not to get too enthusiastic. This won't be available anytime soon at the nearby dealership. Now, about the specifications. The Mercedes-Benz Biome grows from seeds placed in a nursery in an entirely organic environment. The car emits pure oxygen while it is on the road, and at the end of its useful life it can simply be composted or utilized as a building material. This option thus is environmentally sustainable as well. They use a substance called biofiber to construct the car's exterior and interior. And finally, the finished car weighed an amazing 397 kilograms, which is exceedingly light and incredibly sturdy. 2 seeds are used to grow the automobile. One makes up the inside, while the other makes up the outside. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you loved it, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to our channel. Also, leave a comment on which one you think is the most fascinating invention from today's video.